Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from Intpw. This is their 9-in-1 USB Type-C hub slash multi-port adapter. This will support up to 4 standard USB Type-A ports, USB Type-C port. You're going to get a full SD card slot, a micro SD card slot, and an HDMI port as well for output to up to 4K at 30 Hertz. We're going to take a look at this now, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is everything that you get once you get it out of the box. Of course, you're going to get the main unit itself, and you're going to get a warranty card here. You're going to get a user manual for this. The model number is P9. It's a 9-port aluminum USB Type-C hub. It's in a couple different languages, so if English isn't your first language, you don't have to worry about that. And also, it's got all of your port labels here, and more importantly, it's got all of your specifications. So what I'm going to do is I will put the specifications up at this point in the video. If you have any questions that I may not have answered, you can come back to this point in the video and you can check it out. So lots of good information in there. Hold on to that for reference, just so you have it. Of course, we'll go over all of this right now. Let's take a look at the 9-in-1 hub from Intpw. The first thing I notice is this has a nice long cable on it. A lot of other makers of hubs have a shorter cable. This one is nice and long. It's over a foot long, so it's going to be able to reach wherever you need it. Now, it's made of a anodized aluminum shell here. As you can see, it's set at an angle, which is really nice, so you can get to these ports as you need them, and it's got some nice feet on the bottom, so it's not going to move around a lot on your desk or whatever surface you're going to use because of those feet. Now on here we've got 2 USB 2.0 hubs, 2 USB 3.0 hubs, a USB Type-C 3.0 hub, and a power delivery USB Type-C port with up to a 100-watt power delivery, power throughput, so you can power whatever device you're hooked up to, which is important for devices that have limited connectivity. Now on the back here we've got a full HDMI port that will do up to 4K at 30 Hertz. We've got a full SD card slot and a micro SD card slot for memory expansion. So you've got all of these options built right in. It's a nice and compact hub, and it's well built with a long cable from Intpw. Okay, so what I have here is a Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 Plus. Now the important thing to note here is that the S8 Plus only has one USB Type-C port available to it, so a device like this would be great to add other devices onto this through the single port. Now you can see that there's a green light on the hub, seeing that I have power. And a cool thing about the tablet itself is using it in DeX mode, which is kind of its desktop mode, and being able to hook up other peripherals like a mouse or a keyboard or more memory or whatever you would like. So if we go into DeX mode here, we'll take a look. You can see that I am all set up and ready to go. And the first thing that I would like to use on this to make this easier is a wired mouse. So let's just hook up this wired mouse to the hub here, and you can see I instantly have a mouse on my DeX mode, and I'm ready to go with a mouse to make this easier to navigate. Now, of course, you can add other things like a wired keyboard or a wireless keyboard if you would like to make this a fuller desktop type experience. That is the benefit of having a hub like this. For a device like this that has limited ports, such as the S8 Plus, which only has one port. Now, of course, if I wanted to add more memory, that's super simple to do here. All we have to do is plug it in to one of the USB ports, and now I should have access to this USB drive as well, adding more memory to my device. So if we go into my files here, you can see it's under USB storage 1. It's just a 32 gigabyte drive with a couple video files on it and things like that. But I am ready to go, and I have now successfully added storage to my device as well, all through one USB Type-C cable. Now on the back, of course, if I want to output this to a larger monitor, I can output this screen to a larger monitor through the HDMI port on the back. So that works out really well also. Also, if I want to add, say, even more storage, I can use the MicroSD card on the back and make sure that you have it in the right way. And when you do, it's going to also show up just like the USB drive did, and I'll have access to that as well. So if I was working from home and wanted to use this tablet as a workstation, you'll see that I can dock this basically to this hub. And then when I want to take the tablet away, I just unplug one thing and walk away with it, which is really, really great. So you can see I've got access to both of my drives now, which works out really, really nicely. Last thing I do want to talk about with this is the fact that I'm hooked up here to my Galaxy Tab through its only port. So right now I'm running battery, and luckily this port has a pass-through charging port on the right-hand side. So I'm going to plug my Samsung charger in, and then I'm going to plug in the cable straight to the PD power port, or USB Type-C, and I should get pass-through power. So now you can see that my tablet is charging, so I'm not going to have to worry about running down my battery while I'm using this. Again, this is kind of in that whole sense that I can set this up as a docking station, and then when I want to walk away with the tablet, I just unplug one cable from the side and I'm good to go. So overall, in just such a small compact package, this offers a lot of extension out of that one USB Type-C port to give me all the utility of added storage, a wired keyboard, a wired mouse, and pass-through charging. So there you go. That's my review of the Intpw, a 9-in-1 USB, a Type-C hub and multi-port adapter. This is a great product if you have a laptop that has limited amount of ports that you want to extend this to, or a device like a tablet like I used in the video, or a handheld device, maybe like a Steam Deck or a ROG Ally, that only have limited amounts of ports, but you want to add other things to it. You can definitely do it with this device. I also like the fact that it has pass-through charging for up to 100 watts, so you're not going to drain the battery when you're using the device. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. I'm definitely going to give this one a thumbs up. I hope you guys enjoyed my review, and I'll check you guys out on the next one.